Hi, I'm Bowling Otter.
Right, hello.
Hello, Internet.
Well, hello my dear companions. My name is Ultramax and welcome to
Fabricant Episode 1.
This is quite a special game for me due to the fact that I'm voice acting the main character of the game.
This is another indie game, another indie horror game.
Hello guys, ArrowGroundGames team here, and today for a little anniversary I'll be showing you the progression of the Fabricant. So basically the first build was nothing special, and it was like couple walls and the floor. It was more like a prototype, not a game. Moving on to the next build, it was from August 2013 and it was Alpha 0.1, and this version contained the basic sewer part. Yeah, of course it's not looking that good, but it was a long time ago actually. The next build was from November 2013 and it was pre-demo or Alpha 1.6, but I called it pre-demo at first because I thought that it will be the final demo or something, and it contains the basic sewer part in the better version. Yeah, you can see that there aren't the current shaders on the walls. It's not looking like today, and basically this build is the build which was made before the first public and playable build, and the lamp wasn't your main light source. Back then you had just a flashlight. This build is from December 2013, but it was very similar to the final one, which was the first public beta version which I gave to the players on GameJolt. And the sewer part was almost completed, and finally you had the amnesia lamp as a light source. This version was the linear one, so in this version I didn't give the player a decision about picking up the screwdriver. Also in this version I had a fully functioning object dragging system. I have added the water rising sequence too. And unfortunately the first version of Yard haven't been finished yet. The next build is the famous first public build, which to date has its first anniversary, and mainly there weren't much changes in the sewer part or the gameplay part since the previous build, but actually the more important change of the less important features is that I've added raycast object pickup, which allowed you to pick up an item by looking at it. The bigger changes in this build were that I finally finished the first version of the Yard, because later it was rebuilt. I've also made some primitive office and some jump scares. This build is from May 2014 and it was named Beta 2 or the pre-episode 1. Since I finished the first beta version of the Fabricant, I took a 2 months break and I started thinking, why is this game looking like crap? My thoughts appeared after watching tons of gameplays, including the Markiplier one and just simply the other ones, so I started remaking it. That was basically the moment when I started collaborating with Zaltar. And there were many new features like adding a player's body 3D model, making some cutscenes, rebuilding the environment, simply making the game look better. And the planned feature was that the player could open the wardrobe doors like it's possible in the Amnesia game, but it wasn't working very well for this game. It's almost the current build, but it's missing some new features. It's a build from the June 2014, and I thought that it will be the last build, but it's easy to guess that it didn't go that way. The changes since the previous build were mostly decorational, so it means that I've added many new objects and environment stuff. In this version I've added some more scares and levels. Also, the story has been expanded. I've made some readable notes, photos and some retrospections to make the story more understandable and more clear. The new thing was the chasing theme for this game. You must run away from the mutated manager because he simply wants to kill you and eat your soul. Unfortunately, the AI in this version was pretty crappy, but it was changed later. He was literally sliding on the wall to get to the player, because he was going straight to his position. This build is, I think it's like the current one, but with the Christmas stuff. I'm not going to talk about the Christmas one, but about the 1.1 version, which is the current version, and again, the changes were mostly decorational, but I've also changed the game setting from spring to the winter. Now it takes place in January 1954. Also, the best feature, which I'm pretty proud of, are the new door mechanics, similar, warning again, to the Amnesia ones. You must drag the door to open them. The last thing I've done, I've added some more scares, some new animations and voice lines, and also fixed countless numbers of bugs. So it was basically it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm proud of my game, and I want to make it even better in episode 2. In February I'm planning to make a second live stream about episode 2 of Zelda. Stay awesome and support the indie games. Bye bye.